Welcome to this tech news update. We are Monday, August 13th, 2018, and today in our little tech news update, we have the Chromebook users that might actually have the possibility to dual boot their computers with Windows 10 pretty soon. The way it's going to work, basically, it's a Google project called Campfire, and what's going to happen is we'll let you install the OS in a similar way that Boot Camp does, basically on a Mac computer. So this is going to be interesting because I think some users, there are some little things that will actually also tell you that there are some Chromebooks that won't be actually upgradable. It will depend on if either you have an Intel CPU or if you have the correct ARM processor. A slowing smartphone market might have actually taken its toll on Samsung, and it seems that its Chinese Tianjin factory, where 36 million Samsung phones are made every year, might be actually closing down or at least pausing its production due to the sluggish smartphone sales of Samsung. Well, how much money will Google lose from the Fortnite game that won't be in the Google Play Store? According to estimates, about $50 million just this year. And this is pretty, this is a big amount of money. And of course, it adds to the fact that some are worried that others might actually want to do the same thing and start having their apps available outside the Google Play Store. Well, it seems that according to DEF CON, a old fax machine is a big security hazard for your business. It seems that these old devices that have literally no security at all are very, very, very easy to pretty much spoof off with documents. And it actually is also for all-in-one devices that have that capability of faxing. It seems that if you use SD cards in your devices, like your Android phone or tablet, that many apps are creating a security problem. It seems that the use of the external memory card has many flaws. Some apps are actually so sloppy, and when they write, that they just leave open some security flaws that could be actually exploited by bad guys. So this is interesting, and let's hope that things get better. Well, Google's Deepmind artificial intelligence, and of course it's a machine learning project, is actually being used to detect eye disease, and actually it successfully detected 50 different types of eye disease as accurately as doctors in its own tests. And of course this opens up the possibility for cure, or at least a very, very early treatment of some of those eye disease. Rumors point to Intel releasing its 9th generation processors with 8 core on October 1st. This is much sooner than we expected, and it might be because competition is getting fierce with the AMD Ryzen CPUs. Survey of IT administrators say that most of them wants Microsoft to slow down the pace of updates, that it's clearly a difficult task in the enterprise, and they just say there's no need for a twice-a-year upgrade of Windows 10. Once a year is more than enough, and it's pretty much what a lot of people think. So of course these IT admins say, look, Microsoft, please slow down the pace of updates. Ajit Pai says that the standard of 25 megabits per second download and 3 megabits per second upload, which is the broadband standard according to the FCC, is more than enough, and there's no need to raise the speed. What happens is, a couple of years back in 2015, they had pushed that limit to 25 megabits per second because it was much lower than that. And even then, he had voted against the increased speed, saying, no, we don't need that fast internet. Man. If you have a D-Link modem / router that might be from your internet service provider, maybe you should check out which models are affected, because it seems that hackers have been actively exploiting a flaw in unpatched D-Link modem routers that Basically, they make DNS changes and it redirects people to a fake bank page. Right now, it seems to affect only people in Brazil with Brazilian financial institutions, but it might spread to other sites too. Well, a interesting aspect of Google is that it, of course, is kind of tracking you even when you are off the location tracking history. And this is actually creating a little stir because it actually means that even though you think you're not tracked, you are still tracked. Apparently, it's using other Google apps to actually track you, even though you've turned on the location history. So this is going to be interesting, but I think, there should be a fix for that for sure. And before we actually log off, a new machine learning tool can actually look at the code for software and tell you who, with a 95% accuracy, was behind it. It seems that code is a little bit like handwriting. You can see the specifics of each person and know who they are. And this was the Tech News Update for Monday, August 13, 2018. Enjoy our videos. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.